Hello everybody, welcome to jurycentral.com online classes for law exams. So today I will be discussing with you the recently held UPSC public prosecutor exams question paper, and let me tell you, this question paper is just the same for the examination of CBI APP, CBI PP, legal advisor in enforcement of directorate, and then APP exam for Directorate of Prosecution in Government of NCT Delhi, and public prosecutor exam for National Investigation Agency. So for all these examinations, the question paper were just the same. So today I will be discussing with you the answers of the questions. Before starting this session, let me tell you that we are going to discuss with you a total number of 120 questions. The maximum marks were given 300, and for every wrong answer there is a penalty of 1/3. That means 1/3 marks will be deducted from your total correct questions. So let us start. Let me tell you, still now their official answer key is not released, and I was waiting for the same. This examination was held on 19th of September 2021. The reason why I discussed with you at that time, because I was waiting for that answer key, but the answer key is not released yet, and most probably the answer key will be released in the month of December, and the results are expected in the next year. So the answers are totally based on my personal research, and in case if you want to add something extra, do add the same in the comment section below. And also guys, please keep it in mind that your answer should be correct. Do not argue randomly on your on any point which is not correct. So let us start with the first question. In respect of which one of the following has the Supreme Court of India recently overruled its earlier decisions? So this is option number C, freedom to have same-sex relationships. So in Natya Singh Johar versus Union of India, the Supreme Court has overruled its earlier judgment in Suresh Kumar Kausal versus Union of India, Government of NCT Delhi. Then question number 2, which one of the following is the latest addition by the Supreme Court to rights under Article 21 of the Constitution of India? This is option number D, right to internet services, and this question has been taken from a recent judgment called Anuradha Bhasin versus Union of India. Question number 3, which one of the following is provided by the Constitution 104th Amendment Act 2019? So the correct option is option number C, reservation of seats in favor of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes in the House of the People and the Legislative Assemblies of States for 80 years from the commencement of the Constitution. So earlier it was 70 years, and by this amendment the reservation has been extended for the next 10 years. Question number 4, the Constitution of India expressly contains which one of the following kinds of reservation? This is option number A, maximum of 10% for economically weaker sections of society. Then question number 5, which one of the following statements about the National Commission for Backward Classes is correct? This is option number C, it is established by the Constitution 102nd Amendment Act 2018, and it's amendable to the jurisdiction of writ courts. Then question number 6, in calculating fractions for terms of punishment, imprisonment for life shall be reckoned as equivalent to imprisonment for, this option number A, 20 years. So the term of life imprisonment is actually calculated or reckoned as equivalent to imprisonment for 20 years. Question number 7, what is the maximum duration for which an offender may be kept in solitary confinement? This is option number C, 3 months. Question number 8, R was working with an axe exercising due care and caution. Suddenly the head of the axe flew and killed a man standing nearby. Which one of the following is the correct legal position in this case? The correct option is option number D. This is R would not be guilty of any offense because it is a mere accident. Question number 9, except in case of sexual offences, the consent of a child would be valid consent in the eyes of the law when the child is above 12 years of age. So this is the minimum age of a child whose consent is actually seen as valid in the eyes of law, but if only in other cases but not in the case of sexual offences. Question number 10. K is in a house which is on fire with a 3-month-old baby. People below hold out a blanket. K drops the baby from the housetop, knowing it well that the fall may kill the baby. His intention was not to kill, but in good faith and for the benefit of the baby. Unfortunately, the baby dies by the fall. Which one of the following is the correct legal position in this case? This is option number D. K would not be guilty of any offence because he has actually done something in the benefit of that minor child. Question number 11. Normally, a warrant of arrest issued by a court under the CRPC remains in force until it, option number B, is cancelled by the court which issued it. Question number 12. The Code of Criminal Procedure is a part of which of the following lists under the Constitution of India? This is option number C, concurrent list. Question number 13. Under the provisions of the CRPC, police report means? It means option number B, a report forwarded by police officer to magistrate under section 173 clause 2. Question number 14. Section 12 clause WA of the CRPC defines victim as a person who has suffered any loss or injury caused by reason of the act or omission for which the accused person has been charged, and the expression victim includes option number C, guardian or legal heir of the victim. Question number 15. Legal aid to accused or states expense in certain cases is available under which one of the following sections of the CRPC? This option number is section 304. 16. A is tried for murder of B. Which one of the following is not a relevant fact? So here the correct option is option number B, that B was a drug addict. Question number 17. Any fact which constitutes a motive is option number C, a relevant fact. 18. Which one of the following statements with regard to confession is correct? This option number C, confessions are not admissible if they are made to police officers whilst in custody unless it be made in the immediate presence of a magistrate. Question number 19. Which one of the following is not a public document? This option number A, certified copy of a will. Question number 20. The burden of proof in a suit or proceeding lies on whom among the following? This option number D, the one who would fail if no evidence at all were given on either side, given under section 102 of Evidence Act. Question number 21. Birth during marriage is conclusive proof of legitimacy provided the child is born during the continuance of a valid marriage or within a specified time period after a dissolution. The mother remaining unmarried, what is that specified time period? This is option number C, 280 days. 22. Which of the following is or are the powers and functions of the Central Vigilance Commission? So this is actually option number D, 1, 2, 3. Exercise superintendence over the functioning of Delhi Special Police Establishment in matters relating to investigation of offences committed under Prevention of Corruption Act. 2. Give directions to DSP regarding the manner to investigate cases, and 3. Review the progress of investigation conducted by DSP. Then 23. No act or proceeding of the Central Vigilance Commission shall be invalid merely because of any, again 1, 2, 3, vacancy or defect in the constitution of the commission. 2. Defect in the appointment of the Central Vigilance Commissioner, and 3. Irregularity in commission's procedure not affecting the merits of the case. 24. The Central Vigilance Commission has power to inquire into any complaint regarding corruption by, so the correct option is option number B, 1 and 2. Members of all India services serving in connection with the affairs of the UN, and 2. Officers of groups A and B of the central government. Then question number 25. Which of the following falls within the domain of the Central Vigilance Commission? The correct option is here option number 1 and 3. Advising the central government in making rules governing the disciplinary matters relating to persons appointed to public services, and 3. After receiving report of inquiry against an officer found guilty of corruption, advise the central government about the further course of action. Then 26. Which of the following statements about the Director of Enforcement in the Directorate of Enforcement, Ministry of Finance is or are correct? This correct option is option number B, 1 and 2. He is appointed on the recommendations of a committee which includes all vigilance commissioners and central vigilance commissioners, and 2. He is transferred on the recommendations of the appointing committee. Then question number 27. The powers of the Central Vigilance Commission are that of a civil court, while so the correct option is option number 3 only, asking any agency to forward any report of the enquiry made by it or a reference from the commission. Then question number 28, which of the following provisions are applicable to the Central Vigilance Commission? The correct option is option number 1, 2 and 3. Chapter 26 of the CRPC with regard to offences affecting the administration of justice to judicial proceedings under section 193 of the Indian Penal Code and proceedings under section 288 of the Indian Penal Code. So all these sections are applicable to a proceeding conducted by a Central Vigilance Commissioner. Question number 29. The power of the Central Vigilance Commission to call for information doesn't extend to this option number D, call for any information to adjudicate over anti-corruption matters. Then question number 30. Which of the following is or are included in the term public servant under the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988? So here the correct option is 1, 2 and 3. A judge, an arbitrator appointed by the court, an assistant professor of a university. Then question number 31. A special judge appointed to try offences under the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 can try in a summary when offence committed by a public servant in relation to contravention of this 1 and 2 any special order under section 12A clause 1 of the Essential Commodities Act and an order referred to in section 12 clause A clause 2 subclause A of the Essential Commodities Act 1955. Then question number 32. Which one of the following statements regarding qualifications for appointing special judge under the Prevention of Corruption Act is correct? So this is actually option number C, additional sessions judge. Question number 33. When can it be said that the public servant has committed misconduct? So the correct option is option number all the above 1, 2, 3 and 4. When he fraudulently misappropriates for his own use any property entrusted to him. When he dishonestly misappropriates for his own use any property entrusted to him. 3. When he intentionally enriches himself illicitly during the period of his office. And 4. When he is in a position of pecuniary resources or property disproportionate to his known sources of income. Then question number 34. Who among the following is authorized to investigate under the Prevention of Corruption Act? This is actually option number C. In Patna, a deputy superintendent of police. Then question number 35. Identical punishment has not been prescribed under the Prevention of Corruption and in respect of habitual commission of the offence of. This is option number C. A public servant dishonestly misappropriating any property entrusted to him as a public servant. Then question number 36. Which one of the following statements regarding the Prevention of Corruption Act is not correct? This is option number 3. High Court has the powers of review against the decision of the special judge under the Prevention of Corruption Act. Question number 37. Which one of the following is the punishment for an offence of abatement under the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 whether or not offence has been committed? So this is option number C. This is not less than 3 years. Question number 38. A special judge appointed to try offences under the Prevention of Corruption Act. So the correct option is option number 1, 2 and 3. May take cognizance of offences under the Act without the accused being committed to him for trial. 2. Shall follow the procedure prescribed under the CRPC for trial of warrant cases by magistrate. And 3. Shall be deemed to be a magistrate for following procedure prescribed under section 326 and 475 of the CRPC. Then question number 39. The trial proceedings for an offence under the Prevention of Corruption Act have to be continued on day-to-day basis until all witnesses in attendance have been examined, but the trial court can adjourn the case on the ground. This is option number D, solely to enable the accused to show cause against the sentence proposed to be imposed upon him by the court. Question number 40. In which one of the following cases section 66A of the Information Technology Act was struck down by a division bench of the Supreme Court in the year 2015? This is option number B, Shreya Singhal versus Union of India. Question number 41. While adjudicating on the quantum of compensation under the Information Technology Act 2000, which one of the following factors is irrelevant? This is option number A, care and precautions taken in preventing damage to data. Then question number 42. The central government shall by notification in the official gazette designate any organization of the government as a nodal agency responsible for all measures including research and development relating to protection of critical information infrastructure. Such agency shall be called as option number A, National Nodal Agency. Question number 43. The publication of an electronic signature certificate is prohibited except in which one of the following cases? This is option number C. This certificate has been suspended. Then question number 44. Every decision under the Information Technology Act 2000 can be challenged before. This is option number 3. A High Court by filing an appeal. Question number 45. Compounding of which of the following contraventions is impermissible under the Information Technology Act? This is option number 3. Committing similar contravention within a period of 3 years from the date of compounding of their earlier contravention. 46. An adjudicating officer under the Information Technology Act 2000 has option number B 1 and 2 jurisdiction to adjudicate matters involving a claim for damage not exceeding 5 crores and it is been treated as a civil court. Question number 47. Legal recognition of electronic record would mean, so it means option number D 2 and 3. Record made available in an electronic form and record accessible so as to be usable for a subsequent reference. Question number 48. Who among the following shall be the chairperson of the committee constituted for recommending the name of director under the DSP? This is option number B, the Prime Minister of India. Question number 49. In respect of which of the following the superintendents of Delhi Special Police Establishment vest in the central government? The correct option is 2 only. In respect of all matters excluding investigation of offences under the Prevention of Corruption Act. Question number 50. The Delhi Special Police Establishment Act. The Delhi Special Police Establishment will have option number 1 only. The correct option is in respect of a state only with the consent of the concerned state. Question number 51. Delhi Special Police Establishment is constituted option number A by the central government. Question number 52. The Directorate of Prosecution for Delhi Special Police Establishment is actually option number D 1, 2 and 3. The director shall be appointed on the recommendations of the Central Vigilance Commission, then has a minimum of 2 years, and 3 shall be an officer not below the rank of Joint Secretary to the Government of India. 53. Which of the following is or are included in the term person as defined under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002? So the correct option is again 1, 2 and 3. An individual, a company, a Hindu undivided family. Question number 54. Under Section 5 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002, the director or any other officer not below the rank of deputy director authorized by him may order the provisional attachment of property involved in money laundering for a period. This option number B not exceeding 180 days from the date of the order. Question number 55. Who among the following has the power to arrest a person under Section 19 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002? Question number, this is the correct option is option number C. The director, deputy director and assistant director or any other officer authorized in this behalf by the central government. Question number 56. Which one of the following is the correct composition of an adjudicating authority constituted under the provisions of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002? This option number B, a chairperson and 2 other members. Question number 57. Under Section 42 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002, any person aggrieved by any decision of the appellate tribunal may file an appeal to the High Court within this option number C 60 days from the date of communication of the decision. Then question number 58. In which one of the following cases the 2 conditions for release of an accused on bail under Section 45+1 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002 were held unconstitutional by the Supreme Court of India? So the correct option is option number A, Nikesh Tarachand Shah versus Union of India. Question number 59. Which of the following are the 3 stages of money laundering? This is option number A, placement, layering and integration. Question number 60. As per Section 4 of the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002, whoever commits the offence of money laundering where the proceeds of crime involved in money laundering relates to any offence specified under paragraph 2 of para A of the schedule shall be punishable with rigorous imprisonment for a term which shall not be less than 3 years but may extend to option number A 7 years and shall also be liable for fine. Question number 61. Supreme Court can decide option number D whether or not farm legislations passed by Parliament 2020 deal with trade and commerce of foodstuffs. Then question number 62. The Supreme Court was unanimous in upholding the constitutional validity of this option number A, Aadhaar Targeted Delivery of Financial and Other Subsidies, Benefits and Services Act 2016. Then question number 63, a writ can be issued against this option number 1, a central university for violation of terms and conditions of service of a teacher. Question number 64, the state of Telangana prescribes that for admission to all postgraduate courses in various medical colleges in the state, the applicant must be a resident of the Telangana. The rule is, so according to my research, it is valid because of the provisions contained in Article 371D, subclause 10 of the Constitution of India. 371D deals with the special status to the state of Andhra Pradesh. Though, and if you have any other option for this question, you can comment the same in the comment section below. But do comment with your explanation that why do you think that there are other options also apart from the one I said. Question number 65, if a state fails to give effect to any direction given by the union government to enforce the Essential Commodities Act 2020 passed by Parliament, the effect would be. So again, according to my research, it says option number A, nothing, as the state has full executive power to enforce or not to enforce any legislation. Question number 66, the state can be changed to a union territory by following which procedure? This option number D, introducing a bill on the recommendations of the president after seeking opinion of the state legislature concerned and passing the bill by simple majority in parliament. Question number 67, which one of the following statement is not correct? This option number B, there can be discrimination based on religion with other factors. Question number 68, the right against self-incrimination entitles a person to refuse giving of option number D, narcolepsy test. 69, undue delay cannot be a ground to option number D and disciplinary proceedings. So, according to my research, there are actually two correct options for this question: quash criminal proceedings and end disciplinary proceedings. But the reason why I have chosen option number D, because there's a latest judgment of the Kerala High Court which says that undue delay cannot be ground to end disciplinary proceedings. Question number 70, under which one of the following circumstances does the right to private defense of body extend to causing death? These option number C, an assault with the intention of gratifying unnatural lust. 71, Kuldeep with a guilty intention abates a lunatic to stab his caretaker. He also supplies a knife to that lunatic in furtherance of his intention. The lunatic doesn't keep to what Kuldeep had asked him to do and misplaces the knife. Here Kuldeep would be guilty of option number B, abetting the commission of murder. So here Kuldeep is actually an abetter. Question number 72, rioting armed with deadly weapon is punishable with option number D, imprisonment of either description for a term up to 3 years. Question number 73, when two or more persons by fighting in a public place disturb the public peace, they are liable for option number C, AFRE. 74, whoever being a public servant fails to record any information relating to rape under section 154 of the CRPC shall be liable to be punished under which one of the following provisions of the IPC? This is option number B, section 166A. Question number 75, Neeraj's brother is contesting elections. One of his friends and neighbor, Kapil, gets caught up somewhere on the day of election and doesn't come to vote. Neeraj tells the polling officer that his name is Kapil and casts Kapil's vote in favor of his brother. Neeraj is guilty of option number C, personation at elections. Question number 76, omission to assist public servant when bound by law to give assistance is a punishable offence under which one of the following sections of the IPC? This is option number B, section 187. 77, Kailash makes a false entry in his shop book for the purpose of using it as a corroborative evidence in a court of justice. Kailash is guilty of option number D, fabricating false evidence. 78, Karan hits Nitin on his head with a stick several times. Nitin falls unconscious and succumbs to his injuries after 5 days of hospitalization. The doctor testifies that the injuries taken cumulatively were likely to cause death. Karan would be guilty of this option number B, murder. Question number 17, Kabir, suffering from an extremely painful terminal disease, begs his wife to give him poison so as to put an end to his pain. She reluctantly agrees and gives him poison leading to his death. Which one of the following is the correct legal position in this case? This is option number B. She is guilty of culpable homicide not amounting to murder. 80. The judgment in every trial in any criminal court of original jurisdiction shall be pronounced in open court by the presiding officer immediately after the termination of the trial or at some subsequent time of which notice shall be given to the parties or their pleaders. With respect to judgment, which one of the following is not correct? This is option number D. For valid delivery of judgment, presence of both the parties is essential. No, this is not true. Question number 81. If upon investigation it appears to the officer in charge of the police station that there is not sufficient ground for evidence to justify the forwarding of accused to the magistrate, then such officer shall, option number B, release him on executing a bond with or without sureties. Question number 82. When a person is accused of more than one offences of the same kind committed within 1 year, even though the targeted victims are different, he may be charged with and tried at one trial for how many offences? This is option number C, maximum 3 offences. Question number 83. Under section 125 of the CRPC, a person having sufficient means may be ordered to pay maintenance to his legitimate, this is option number D, or illegitimate children, not being a married daughter who is unable to maintain itself owing to some physical or mental abnormality or injury. Question number 84. When any unlawful assembly cannot be otherwise dispersed and it is necessary to disperse it for public security, which of the following officers may cause it be dispersed by the armed forces? This is option number B, executive magistrate of the highest rank who is present. Question number 85. Section 145 of the CRPC provides procedure to be followed where disputes concerning land or water may cause breach of peace. The expression land or water for the purposes of this section includes which of the following? This is option number D. Buildings, markets, fisheries, crops or other produce of land and the rents or profits of any such property. 86. Medical examination of the victim of rape is valid only when it is done, option number A, with the consent of such woman or of a person competent to give such consent on her behalf. Question number 87. Under section 227 of the CRPC, where upon consideration of the record of the case and the documents submitted therewith, and after hearing the submission of both sides, the judge considered that there is not sufficient ground for proceeding against the accused, he shall, option number B, discharge the accused. Question number 88. Victim compensation scheme is introduced by Act 5 of the year 2009 by the amendment in which one of the following sections of the CRPC, this is option number C, section 357A. 89. In case where the accused pleads guilty, the magistrate, option number D, shall record the plea and may in his discretion convict him thereon. Question number 90. Section 113B of the Indian Evidence Act inserted in the year 1986 deals with which one of the following? This is option number B, presumption as to dowry death. Question number 91. Which one of the following is the relevance of testimony given by an accomplice in criminal proceedings? This is option number A, he can be a competent witness against an accused person. Question number 92. Leading questions may be asked during which one of the following? This is option number B, cross-examination. Then question number 93. Which one of the following statements in relation to evidentiary value of hostile witness is correct? This option number C, it can be relied upon to the extent that it being admissible in law supports the case of prosecution or defense. Question number 94. A intentionally and falsely leads B to believe that certain land belongs to A and thereby induces B to buy and pay for it. The land afterwards becomes the property of A. A cannot be allowed to set aside the sale on the ground that at the time of the sale he had no title. This is by virtue of the doctrine of option number A, estoppel. Question number 95. Facts forming part of the same transaction are relevant by virtue of which one of the following provisions of the Indian Evidence Act? This is option number B, section 6. 96. Certain questions may be permitted to be asked by the court or judge in order to discover or to obtain proper proof of relevant facts. This is dealt under which one of the following provisions of the Indian Evidence Act? This is option number D, section 165. Question numbers 97. But the question of consent is an issue, evidence of character of the victim, option number B, shall not be relevant. Question number 98. Opinion on relationships is a relevant fact in which one of the following cases? This is option number D. Determining the marital status of two people staying together since a long period of time. Question number 99. A child below 7 years of age enjoys absolute immunity from prosecution for criminal cases. This is option number D, irrebuttable presumption of law. 100. Under the following provision of Article 110 clause 3 of the Constitution of India, court has no power to decide option number C, the validity of the decision of the Speaker of the House of the People in deciding whether a bill is a money bill or not, because this is sole discretion of the Speaker and the court cannot interfere in it. Question number 101. The Constitution of India provides for impeachment only of option number A, the President of India. Question number 102. Whenever the Constitution of India confers power on the President of India to be exercised at his pleasure, the same has to be exercised on the aid and advice of the Union Council of Ministers, except the power to option number A, grant pardon to a convict under Article 72. Question number 103. There is inconsistency between laws made by Parliament and the state legislature. The state law would be option number A, valid if passed under any entry in list 3 of the 7th schedule of the Constitution of India. Question number 104. The deed of certiorari cannot be issued, option number D, to direct a person to vacate the public office held by him. Question number 105. An all India service can be created, option number A, in accordance with the procedure prescribed under Article 312 of the Constitution of India. 106. Article 330 of the Constitution of India doesn't contain provisions relating to reservation in favor of option number D, members of the Anglo-Indian community. 107. The freedom of speech and expression under the Constitution of India disallows disclosure of information pertaining to this option number C, all cabinet papers, because all cabinet papers is actually secret information which is actually cannot be disclosed in public. 108. The High Courts and Supreme Court stand on equal footing in respect of option number C, procedure for removal of a judge. Question number 109. The fundamental right to equality is not violated if option number D, 1, 2 and 3, if there is a reasonable classification between persons, things and places having a nexus with the object sought to be achieved. Option number 2, one person is treated as a class. Option number 3, special court for trial of special offences is established. 110. Which one of the following regarding dowry deaths provided under section 304B of the Indian Penal Code 1860 is not correct? This is option number A. Death, natural or unnatural, is necessary. 111. The Supreme Court judgment in P. Ratina versus Union of India was set aside with the Supreme Court in the case of option number B, Gyan Kaur versus State of Punjab. Question number 112. A holds Z down and fraudulently takes Z's money and jewels from Z's clothes without Z's consent. A is guilty of option number C, robbery. Question number 113. Making preparation to commit dacoity is option number D, punishable with rigorous imprisonment up to 10 years. Question number 140. Which one of the following powers has been conferred on the Supreme Court? This is option number A, to decide disputes between one state and another. 115. Which one of the following statements with regard to the duration of the Houses of Parliament is not correct? This is option number C, 5 years in the case of House of the People, which can never be extended, because the 5 years term of the House of the People can be extended in cases of emergency. Question number 116. Which one of the following statement is not correct? This is option number B, Union of India cannot make law for establishment of courts for the administration of laws made by Parliament in Union list. Question number 170. Parliament has no power to make law, option number D, on agriculture, because state has the power to make laws on agriculture. 118. In which one of the following situations can the President of India promulgate an ordinance? This is option number C, when both houses of Parliament are not in session and the President is satisfied that the circumstances exist rendering it necessary to take immediate action. 119. In which one of the following cases the mandatory death penalty for murder by life convict under section 303 of the IPC was struck down by the Supreme Court? This is option number C, Mithu versus State of Punjab. And the last question of this session, which of the following is a correct statement? Right to property is a constitutional right. So with this question I have dealt all the 120 questions and I hope you all have liked it. Do not forget to give a like, share, subscribe to the channel, and if you want to know the expected cutoff of this year by analyzing the previous year cutoff, I'll share the one video in the description box below, which I have already uploaded, in which I have discussed the previous year cutoff. So with this note, I'm signing off. Have a great day.